Awesome. Awesome. Hold on. Perfect. Welcome to the school call today. I got a special guest. Um, his name was Wesley Hall. I'm not gonna share too much of his story. He was in prison for a good time and he learned how to fix his credit in prison. He just got out of prison literally like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. So we got him fresh out the Penske. You know what I mean? And man, the life he's turned around. He's has a trucking company, and what I wanted to share with you guys is sometimes we have limitations, right? We don't think we can do things, but if someone can fix their credit, we shouldn't have no limitations out here, right? There's ways to do it. There's ways to go around things. All you got to do is, like I said, connect with a like-minded community, connect with someone that you have similarities to, and then go from there, start from there. All right, nothing's impossible. Just start doing it little by little, right? Because I know some of you guys, maybe you've tried, to fix your own credit, or but then I ask you, how many times did you send a letter out? Oh, I only did it once or twice, right? Credit is more of a consistency, right? You got to do it like every month or 6 months and then tell me something didn't work. All right. You can't just do it like once or twice and then expect things to just magically fall off. Right. It didn't take you guys, um, you know, 1 month to put all that stuff on there. It took you guys years. All right. So make sure you guys got your notepads real quick. The speaker definitely dedicating his time to give back. You know what I mean? Definitely turning his life around. And I'll show you guys, I'll share a story. I mean, how we met, but we both got scammed by the same person. Well, he'll talk more about that, all his struggles and journeys, and we all go through it, guys. We all go through it. All right, whatever you're going through right now, there's a solution, right, to everything, right? So don't cheat yourself. Just glad you guys joined. And real quick, Wes, are you in here, Wes? Hold on 1 second. Let me check.
Yes, I'm here, man. I'm trying to get my headphones together for everybody can hear me clearly. I do apologize.
No, no, wait, you hear him loud and clear. Let me get a one in the chat if you hear Wes. Let me
Can
let me
y'all hear me?
let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
Yeah, we could hear him.
Oh, nice. There you go. There you go. There you go. Awesome. Awesome. I appreciate you
Okay,
guys.
cool. So y'all can hear me? Can y'all see me? Are we showing up clear? Yes.
We can see. We
Cool.
can
One,
see,
one,
brother.
one.
We got 42 people
Man,
now.
what's going on? What's
What's up?
going on
Hey,
with
what's
everybody? We
up,
ain't getting that
Wes?
many ones. We ain't getting that many ones in the chat. It's like, man, what's happening?
They
Like, we
can't. They
ain't getting
can't.
no ones, man. Y'all ain't trying to hear us tonight. What's up?
What's going on? What's going on? Hey, Wes, man. I appreciate your
Man,
time.
what's going on,
First of
man?
all, bless up, man. And just to let you guys know, man. When you just get out, like just so the people know, like this is not. This is what's the
So
day?
I got released November the 4th. So it's been like now about a month now, a
Oh,
few
wow.
days.
Wow, month.
Yeah.
Oh man. So real quick before we dive in, Wes, can you share how we met? Just kind of like how
Yes.
'cause I
Yeah.
think
So man, as you just mentioned just a second ago, right? We were just talking about we were actually trying to build ourselves up to as well when we actually connected and build by trying to connect our funnel system together. And once we got an opportunity to connect, we started going from there. But we actually met in I want to say his name Mike Barron while we were trying to build out the funnel process is what we actually joined hands in hand in, where we both spend tons of money, you and I both. And I did it from behind the wall, trying to build my company up so we can be able to expand itself, man.
so. He got you too, huh? He got he got everybody. He got everybody. He got
Yeah,
everybody. But
yeah, we got everybody and disappeared, but that all come with the life of being an entrepreneur. In life when you trying to be an entrepreneur, you're gonna face a lot of challenge in life, and take a lot of risks. You know, that's the risk that you and I took because, you know, we believed in ourselves. So, you know, believing in yourself, these are the things that's going to happen.
For sure, Wes. So real quick, can you just dive with us, like your story, like what led you, in there, how much time you do, and then like we'll do
Yeah,
like
no doubt.
Q
I
and A.
got you. I got you. So man, basically, you know, my name is Wesley. Y'all see, man, I go by the name of Wes. On Facebook, y'all can find me as Boss Hall, BOSHALL. And then my real page for my credit and everything, you can find this Wesley, WESLEY. And that's gonna be Hall, gonna be HALL on Facebook, Instagram, as well as Bear with Us Consulting gonna be that's gonna be my company name. We're dealing with credit, but man, I actually a little bit by myself, man. um, 2011 when I first actually went to prison. So in the midst of me going to prison back in 2011, man, I got out in 2016. I got out June the 14th, 2016, and after I got home, man, I tried to apply myself. I had experience in the oil field, right prior to me going to prison. But in the midst of that, right, I got out and I got a bunch of no's, like, trying to apply myself to get a job, and people telling me, hey, we'll get back with you. Right now we're not hiring, and uh, they just didn't have no, they were looking at my record too as well, though. So a lot of people looking at my background saying, hey, you just got out of prison. So remind you, I had just got out June 14, 2016, and right after I tried to apply myself and try to get a job, man, I kind of like went back to the street because like I knew like at this point I had to be able to get me some income flowing because like nobody was actually trying to give me this opportunity when I was trying to. So I turned back to the street, man. 6 months later, man, I got caught. I got busted with four bricks of Molly's, running from Miami back and forth, trafficking Molly up and down the interstate, man. I got busted January the 17th, 2017. I ended up going back to prison, and when I went back to prison, man, I ended up pleading out on the charge because I had too much time on my head. They had classified me as a habitual offender. Once you get to habitual offender, man, like everything at this point it's mandatory. So like right now to this day, I don't have number one more strike. My next strike would be a life sentence. So this what got me on a journey of going into the process of building myself up because I knew once I get out behind the gates of these walls, I knew that I had to be able to walk in a straight path because if not, then I knew that I'd be facing a life sentence. So in the midst of me going to prison this time, I said, hey, guess what? I got sentenced to 20 years mandatory, right? So when I went to prison this time, I said, hey, I got to try to figure out what I can do to be a productive citizen when I keep on getting myself in trouble and wasting a lot of time behind the wall, right? So this is when I came up with a conclusion. Like my father had always told me about credit, but now at the time he didn't really understand credit. All he knew is having good credit, you can kind of get the things you want. In the midst of that, right, I started building my credit. I started off with a trade line with Credit Strong. A lot of people, y'all might have heard of Credit Strong, right? But I started off with Credit Strong. I started selling canteen. I was selling sneakers and Reese's and Kit Kats, man. Believe it or not, um, I ordered $200 worth of sneakers. So the sneakers might cost me $189 on the commissary, right? But I might sell it for $4 a bar for cash out. So people will cash out me $4 a bar for each piece of candy that they want. If you get two sneakers, that's $8. This is in the penitentiary. Now y'all can't do that on the street now. You feel me? But inside of there, man, everything is double. So like the cost is very high. So I tell people like, man, if you breaking the law on the outside, understand that once you get on the inside of prison, it's gonna be a very expensive life. That you're gonna have to be, have some float money to even be able to go through the process of that. So I started selling candy. What I did was I took the money that I was making from the candy and I started building my credit report. So my first account, once again, we started off with Credit Strong. I got like a $10,000 account. No, I started off with a $2,500 account, paid the notes on that and let it just go. My next account, I called Credit Strong and said, hey, can I add another account? They said, sure, you can add up to two accounts. So what I did was I canceled the $2,500 account, and I got me two $10,000 account. In certain times when you go for funding, right, it's gonna be data points that you're gonna be need on your profile to be able to let the bank know that you're creating your credit worthiness it's good for you to be able to handle the amount of loan that they want to give you, or the amount of loan that you're actually seeking for. So what I did was I applied for $2,000 accounts, put those on my report, and then I started off with kickoff. So in the midst of this, all I'm doing is just taking these I call them building savers account, and y'all can do it too as well. You can take the building savers account and add to your report, and you can build your credit report out. So that's what I basically did over my course of my time while I was incarcerated. I took building savers accounts and I just started building them up, man, and paying on time. Understand the key to the great credit, man, is makes up the most part of it is the 35% of the payment history. You know, you must keep up your payments when it comes down to the report, because they make up 35%. Understand that 35% of that credit report will give you 192 points just by having 100% payment. You know what I'm saying? Having on time payment.
Wes,
So that's how it works. Go
real quick,
ahead.
because I know some people don't even know about credit strong on the outside. How are you able to learn about credit strong or kickoff on the inside? Like, how are you? Did you read some books? Were you like TikTok? How did that? Can you guide us through that? Like, how did you go from being in prison to like, hey, let me fix my credit?
So man, basically what I did was I can't think of his name right now.
I
We
think
call him the credit. We call him the credit plug on YouTube.
oh okay, I don't know the credit plug.
Yeah, the credit plug. His name is Antonio. I want to say, man. He's
That
on
work?
the.
You
He
got
was in the
glasses?
military. Yeah, he wore glasses. Yep.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. So basically, what I did was I started researching credit on YouTube. And dude was giving out a lot of information on how to go about building, how to get inside the credit unions. Understand that, we had to have the American Consumer Council be able to get into the credit unions too as well. And then he was talking about, how you can go about if you're not into a military type family. So I just started paying attention to dude content that he was posting. Like every day that was my thing to get on YouTube and just watch about credit. And I just started in the midst of me doing that, right? I started connecting with different peoples. And by me started, as I started connecting, then I started observing more and start getting into rooms that I never thought I'd be inside of, bro. And then people introduced me to this person introduced me to that person, and everything just grew from there, man.
Gotcha, guys. So one more quick question. So just so we can get the whole picture. While you was inside, you did the credit strong and the kickoff through your phone.
Yeah, on my phone. Yeah, I use the phone. Yep. I didn't have nothing else but the phone. That's all I had, man.
I don't know if sometimes they give you like a little screen time, maybe computer
No,
time. I don't
so
know.
so remind you, man, inside of this institution, man, they really don't give you a whole lot when it comes down to your rehabilitation, man. In the prison system, man, people might not understand, but them people that leave you there to die, man. Uh, they just throw you in a cell and tell you when it's time to go back to eat, when it's time for you to shower, when it's time for you to lay down. That's it. They don't really know a whole lot. And this is what I learned over the course of years, man. It's hard for somebody to teach you something when they never done it themselves. So you have the fellow people that's there that trying to teach something. They really don't know what they never experienced that themselves, right? So they're just really going through the steps of it, man. It's just like us being back in school. Like the teachers taught us how to be able to learn how to do different things, but also it also showed us how to be better on somebody else's establishment, not on our own establishment. You follow me?
So you would go on YouTube, learn, and then you like plug it, you apply it. You like, hey, let me try it. Let's see if this guy's cap or not.
It's execute. I executed on everything. I took risks, man. I took chances, man. Like I say, I kept on every week, man. I order in that canteen, and every time I get my profit money, I'll put it over into my credit, man. Just take that money, put it over into my credit.
So
Understand that I had an interest date. I mean, an exit date.
I'm sorry, what?
I said I was understanding. My mindset was on a term of knowing I had an exit date. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't stuck inside a prison. I knew that I was gonna be able to enter back out into society and be able to, what I'm saying, start living life all over again, man. So I had to try to make a way for when I do exit that door that I'd be properly set up. But I actually took the phone though, like they don't give you anything. I did it on my own. And I say like the prison, I get them 99%, but they got a 1% weakness of it. And the weakness was, like the officers brought phones in. And in the midst of that, I utilized my phone for what I really needed for, was to build myself up so I can be better once I enter back out into society.
And there was a few times that me and him actually talked while he was in, and that was back when I was doing Amazon, and like my story, Mike Barron got me, so I had to pivot to credit because I pretty much gave my one of my last 50K, and so anyways, so just going back to that, so you were applying execution, and then you see your credit go up. When I was amazed was when I seen you in that picture that you had. He had like a fanny pack, and then he had all the credit cards in prison. And this is back then when I was doing Amazon, and I
And
was,
I still got that fanny pack to the day.
oh man, I gotta show you guys the picture, man. I would show it to him. I don't know if you don't have that picture, huh?
uh, I'm gonna see if I got it, man, real
Yeah,
fast.
but that picture, guys, it's just him right there, in his black and whites. What do they call him? Just his prison uniform, and then he had
Yeah,
all the credit cards laid out. He had, I saw Chase, and I was just like, whoa, he was able to do that from inside.
yeah, man. I'm trying to find it for.
Hold on, let me see.
I
Let me
don't,
see.
I don't have it, bro. You might have to.
Hold on, because we might. Hold on. No. Okay. We'll find it because I just want
Yeah.
to help the people paint the picture. So,
Okay. Okay. Here we go. 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 I don't know if they're gonna be able to see it or not, though.
oh man, oh yeah, guys, look at that right there.
They do. Can they see it? Can y'all see it, man? Y'all let me know. Put a one in the chat if y'all can see it. I'm holding up for y'all.
That's
Okay.
crazy. That's crazy. Like, all those
So
credit cards from prison, and right here
yeah.
you
So this is
got
yeah.
some people that
So
can't
this is
even.
what we did, man. So understand, y'all, like, I mean, he brought me on for to speak with y'all, but I'm just, there ain't nothing to brag about, right? We just letting like, hey, I did it from the inside. Like, if I did it, like, so can y'all, man. It's nothing that I done that y'all can't do. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I did was apply the information. And you can apply the information, and guess what? It'll change your whole situation. Credit is a strong and a powerful thing, man. Like, understand that using OPM, which stands for other people money, it can change your whole life, man. Not only your life, but you can put your family in better position too as well. Like right now, what I'm doing, I'm cleaning my whole family credit reports right now. I'm putting everybody in position, man.
That's powerful. That's powerful. What was one of your first credit card that you started with, and you was like, oh man, I could do this? Because you probably started with a low limit, or you went straight to 10, 20K.
Chevron Federal Credit Union gave me 25,000, man. Fresh off the most.
Which one?
Chevron Federal Credit Union.
Ooh, he dropped the bar right there for you guys.
Yeah,
Chevron
man.
Credit.
Chevron Federal Credit Union. Yeah, man.
You had the
Yeah.
trade. That's because you had the trade lines already on there, right? Stacked.
Yeah, well, I had already done built the profile, so I let them accounts build for like over 2 years though before I actually applied and did anything. So remind you, I got locked up back in. I actually accepted the sentence back in 2022, 2022, man, was my first time on funding. Chevron Federal Credit Union was my first play that I ever ran, and they gave me 25. But I had already had a relationship with them too as well. So I ran a lot of money through my account because remind you, I had 318 wheelers before I went to prison. So I had to float a lot of money from my truckings while I was still incarcerated. I was sending money through those accounts while I was still incarcerated. So when I applied for the credit card, they gave me 25.
Yeah, well, that was good. So you had the 20. You ran the Chevron, and then what did you ever do? Navy Fed?
I did Navy Fed. Navy Fed gave me 18.
Oof. And then did
Yep.
were people when you was in there, people probably like, oh man, this guy's like, is he? Would people did they believe, or they were like, nah? Because sometimes I remember
It's,
with me
it's,
when
it's
I was.
hard.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry to cut you off, right? But it's hard for people to believe when they never been taught. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard because we've been stuck on the same pattern of get up and go to work your 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's gonna be the way that you're gonna be able to make it. But like, just like right now, if you were telling me like, man, the credit game is what it is, it's I couldn't picture it. You know what I'm saying? And see it at this point of time if I never really just jump and executed on it, man.
Nice, nice. Okay, so
Yeah.
you did Chevron and then Navy Fed. What are some other ones that you plugged in? You ever
So we did Alliant Federal Credit Union. You got Alliant that's spread out of Chicago.
got you,
The
got you.
headquarters. Yep. They did like a 10-5 with them too as well, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
then
yeah, I had a bunch of when it come down to it, I had a bunch of limits with the different type of credit union. I started off with credit union. Uh I started off with credit union as well before while that's where I started off with. I started off with credit union.
because we know we are like what I tell also the subscribers and stuff is like credit unions are going to give you a higher amount
Yep,
than
yep,
the regular bank
yep.
because it's just
Yeah, you don't want to. You
where
don't want to go to you don't want to go to your national bank when you're building. You want to go to start off with your credit union first. You know, start off with your credit unions and then start building from there. Because you go to these national and these regional banks, they're gonna lowball you because you haven't had a whole lot of your credit worthiness and your data points on your report just ain't up to speed for them yet. There's just so many data points that the other national banks and regional banks gonna want before they start giving you the bag.
did
I
you
say, I say, I say, I say, I say the credit union's friendly. They gonna be your friends.
nice, nice. I've
Yeah,
also given you some love right there. He's a hey, Wes is on fire, man. He's the man. So so
yeah, man. I appreciate it.
so real quick, Wes. So once you started getting these credit cards, were you still like investing back into your trucking business, or you was like, hey, let me
I
take this
was in,
level?
I was in. Yep, I was, man. And that's when we spent the. I see you say you spent 50, but I spent 25. That's when I put $25,000 for the what I'm saying for the funnel process with Mike.
Yeah.
And I did I got myself the trust. I got my trust built too while I was in prison. So the trust hit me for 25 too as well. So like that was more of a situation where I paid for it because like they were telling me like, hey, we get the trust built out, you're gonna be able to get out of prison. You pay for the trust. So I paid for it. At the time I had capital. I had money was flowing through from my trucks and everything. So like I paid the money for to get my trust built, but it didn't work though. So
Oh,
like
damn. So you got
yeah, that
it
yeah,
took a
that
lot.
felt. But I still have my trust though. I can still utilize my trust. I can still go to Wells Fargo. Going to be one of the banks that you can actually utilize the trust with. Wells Fargo, and I want to say Bank of America. You can use your trust with those two. I got a revocable living trust. So you got two different type of trust. I got revocable and irrevocable. Go ahead.
No, I think it was
Somebody come off me.
sorry,
Oh
I think it was an echo. Hold on real quick. Just want to make sure. You don't have two phones on, do you, Wes? You just got this one, right?
yeah, I just got. Yep, I just got this one phone. Yep.
Okay, maybe someone had the double thing. Okay. So okay, nice, Wes. So damn crazy. So you was out there building the credit unions, high limit credit cards, and then you were still trying to invest in yourself while learning the game. And then what when did you were you able to put people on in credit? I mean, let's say someone from the outside that wanted some help, or it was kind of hard. Were you able to put some people on, or
No, I'm saying, oh, she said, West, are you saying trust? I'm saying trust. I do apologize. TRUST, trust. A trust means like own nothing and control everything. That's what I was speaking about, trust. Go ahead. Once again, Rob, I'm sorry. I will answer that
no,
question that
it's all
individual just put on.
it's all good. No, so what I was saying is while you was in there, right? Because you was doing it for yourself. Did you fix anyone else's credit while you was in
You
prison? Or
know,
you was like, hey, let me focus on me, and when I get out, maybe I could do that.
no, man, I actually fixed people that was on the outside. I actually fixed a lot of people's credit from the outside, man. People came in and really paid their money to get their credit fixed. I did, what I'm supposed to do with their report, man. As you go to my page, I ain't got nobody blasting me, said I got out on them or nothing. Um, understanding the codes, man. You had a lot of codes when it come down to like one of them, the 15 USC 1681. I also try to deal within the guidelines of the FCR, which is the Fair Credit Reporting Act, with dealing with the accuracy of the report. Now, we can take the 50 USC 1681I, right, and remove a lot of things of the report because before they actually add an item to your report, they must do a proper investigation. But we all know that they never do an investigation. The count just be added to your report. So just dealing with the accuracy of the report, man, you can get a lot of things removed from your report.
Nice, nice. And then how from so when you went to prison, what was your score at? Probably I don't know, 500, low 600. What was it at the
Man, so remind you, man, I went through a divorce while I was incarcerated too as well. So my score was at a 400, man. I had a 740 when I entered to prison, but I had bought my ex-wife some cars and credit cards. We had credit cards and everything, and she actually defaulted on everything. The car, everything. She defaulted on everything. So man, I started with myself first by utilizing my peoples and my knowledge that I have to go about removing negative items off my report. So I had a 440. I had like a 440, man. 440 when I started off this process of building and removing the negative items off my report. And all I did was just jump on calls, just like what we're doing right now, man, and just receive the information.
So just so the audience can hear, when you was disputing something, you would get something in the mail to prison, or did you mail it to someone from your house?
I mail it to my house, and then what they do, my peoples will mail it over and send it to me. That way, I didn't get the prison address on my third party bureaus like LexisNexis, Stage Screen, CoreLogic, Check System. That way, this address is not reporting to the three credit major bureaus. Having those different addresses on file was going to make it, to the point where I got three different. They like, what place is this really you? Verify, that it's you.
Got you.
Yeah.
Man. And what else? I guess for people that are watching, like, what was something that you kind of like being in there because you did? I know you did a couple bit like couple bids, right? But this last one you did what, 4 or 5 years? No.
I did. Yeah, I did 5 years and 6 months on this last bid.
All right, 5 years, 6 months. What was something that was going through your head on the last year? Like, hey man, I can't wait. Or did you obviously you had a bigger vision, but like,
Yeah, man. Well, without no vision, man, it really won't. You really can't. You can't build, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a vision in order to put yourself in position. So, during my last year, man, I really didn't. It wasn't really nothing to stress about or think about. It was just making sure that everything was in proper order as it need to be. Making sure like no negative items is not on my report. Making sure my report is clean and just continue to keep on building because I know like once I exit, I was gonna be able to do get funded for to put myself back in position. So my last year, man, I was just really just focused on just having everything and it setting me out a blueprint, right? Basically, bro. Just having a blueprint that I can follow about and be able to get to the next level. Basically, I'm following my blueprint right now. That's actually what we're doing right now, man.
one thing real quick, and I know, and then if I'm not mistaken, while you was in there, you have your own ebook, correct or no?
Yeah, I do. Yep. I got my own ebook. So the ebook called No Excuse, man. Once everything started transitioning happening for me, by me rebuilding and removing all the negative items on my report, that's when I came about the ebook called No Excuse, How I Build My Credit in Prison. And we get ready to drop that soon. Right now, man, we just building them. I'm taking and building everything all over again so people can be able to click and get on it without having a hard access to get everything. The ebook gonna be actually free.
Oh, nice. Okay. So it's called No Excuse.
No excuse how I build my credit in prison. And the ebook gonna be free, man. It's gonna be a free ebook.
Nice, man. That's powerful right there. That's powerful right there.
Yeah.
And then another thing. So, since getting out, have you invested anything else? Like, you mean I know you just
Yep.
got out of November 4th. You
Yep.
know,
Yep. So since I got out, man, my second week after being out of prison, right? I did set up another company. As if y'all go to my page, y'all will see. I did buy another. I bought a dually truck, right? But the dually truck is set up for telecommunication. Now I'm gonna share this with y'all. I haven't really spoken on this about to nobody, but telecommunication is a business that nobody just wake out the bed and say, "Hey, let me start dropping cable in the ground." So what we do is right now we dropping cable in the ground for like AT&T, Comcast, Netflix, all Verizon, all type of company that's dealing with data, internet service, right? But remind you though, some of these companies pay $300 for a drop. When I say a drop, I mean like I'm putting the cable in the ground. I might go 100 foot. It might take me 10 or 15 minutes to do that, and they give me $300 a drop. But I can do 12 to maybe 18 drops per day. So we talking like $3,000 to $4,000 per day. So I did buy a duty truck first, fresh out of prison, my second week, and now what we're doing is we getting the machine now. I got the trailer already. I'm waiting to get the machine and put a crew to work, man. So that's what I have invested into since I've been out, man.
man. So real quick, because Are you able to, if someone texts you the word ebook, are you able to bless some people, or what you think?
That
Of you,
not not right. That's what we putting together, man. They going through the process. My team is building it all right now, man. They putting it together for me as we speak, man.
okay,
So
okay,
right now it's not quite ready yet. I want
all
to
right,
make
all right.
sure everything is structured out, for the peoples, man, to be able to get the best product and the service that they actually looking for when they come on board.
Nice, nice. And right now, I know you're doing your trucking routes, but where are you originally at? Miami? No.
No, no, yeah, I'm reaching from Miami, but right now I'm out in New Mexico right now.
Oh man, are you ever stopping in Cali?
Nah, I don't even go over the road, man. And sad thing is, man, people ask me about is I drive over the road, but nothing bad about being on the road, but over the road doesn't make enough income for me. You know,
Okay,
I
got
mean,
you.
I don't go no more than like a 200-mile radius, but you know, listen, what I did right now is put my trucks on with the companies, right? I mean, you got the ability to make you like 65 to 75, 85, $100 a week, man. Sometimes you could do more. It's just depending on how many loads you can get dumped and dropped that week.
Nice. So right now, what your vision is to load some trucks up, more employees, maybe grow that, and then
Yeah, yep. Add some more employees. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm doing it myself, man. And I'm trying to wing out everything that you have a lot of companies, man. Sometimes they say we can do this, we can do that, but it don't be that, So I'm just winging out the good and the bad right now, man. Before I actually bring somebody out of their comfort zone and say, "Hey, come work for me." I want to make sure everything is a position for you. So when you get over here, I say, "Hey, you gonna make this every week? I know you gonna make it because I done it myself."
so real quick, I got some viewers. Beverly was saying, where can people connect with you more, just to see see your journey? Is it Instagram? Is it YouTube? Is it Facebook? Just give one. That way, the
Man,
people get too
yeah,
confused.
so Facebook, right? So man, if y'all don't mind, right, I want y'all to go to. I'm gonna put it in the chat, right?
Put it for
Uh,
sure.
and y'all let me know if y'all find it or not. But
That's a good question.
go
I'm
to
right now.
it's gonna be Facebook when I'm putting in the chat, y'all. Put in Boss Hall on the chat. All right, that same picture that's showing up that y'all see right now. I want y'all to put in Wesley Hall on Facebook. A picture of my crest on Facebook should pop up. Y'all see me right now, so y'all gonna be able to match the picture with me and the photo that y'all see on Facebook. So Boss Hall, BOSHALL on Facebook, Wesley Hall, WESLEYHALL on Facebook as well. And on Instagram, it's gonna be Bear. Oh man, my team. I don't know if they done changed my stuff or not. Bear with us. Underscore. Okay, cool. And it's gonna be IG right here, y'all. The one I'm just putting in the chat right now. So y'all go and I will accept all y'all that's coming in right now. I
Bear with
think
us.
they'll start coming. I
I
think some of them found me already anyway.
Hey, real quick, are you guys more heavy on IG or Facebook? That way we can show Wes some love. But another thing I wanted to ask, Wes, so when you were disputing this, right? So were you doing it where, because I know from the inside, were you printing letters, or you were telling people outside, hey man, just print this letter out or something and mail it for me, or you was doing a little bit of everything?
Man, what I was doing was I actually was writing them out. I was writing my letters out.
Oh, you did that play, huh?
Yep,
People don't know
yep,
that stuff. That's that.
yeah, yep. Yep, and it was the Oscar machine, man, was reading it different, man. You follow me? Yeah, the Oscar machine was reading it different, man. So I was writing my letters out and getting a whole lot of results, as well.
Wow, wow. So for you guys that didn't catch that, you can write your letters out. Same thing like you would dispute, obviously a written one, but you handwritten it, and then
Yeah,
for those,
because then you got a live person gonna read it, then it's going through the Oscar machine. So now you got somebody that live is gonna read your letter and go by really checking into the what you're trying to dispute.
ooh, heavy, heavy, and guys, for you guys that didn't catch that, um, the consumer law that he used, right? It's there's obviously a lot, but
Yeah,
one that he used, and it was more favorable, towards his collections or charge-offs, was 15 USC 1688 I
1681I.
or 1681.
1681I.
1681I. So you guys can Google that. Sometimes Law Cornell will pop up and they'll describe that consumer law. And then anytime you guys want to dispute something, right, use that law to back you up, right? So that's just one of many ways. Um, Wes, real quick, when you were doing these credit applications, were you removing the inquiries or you were just
Yes. So yeah, man, now let me show y'all something. I don't advise y'all to do this if you don't know what you're really doing, because like some accounts you remove the inquiries and it's an open account, they will close your account. So I don't want to advise you to do something wrong and again you end up getting your account closed. I just have a sequence in a structure of how I go about doing my inquiries by getting them removed off my report. So like even everything that I apply for right now, I have got removed. If y'all go watch my page, y'all will see on Facebook, y'all will see all the inquiries from the truck, from the credit cards and everything. I removed it and deleted it off my report. But if you got an open account, and I'm gonna repeat this, if you got an open account with a hard inquiry, do not try to dispute that because it will close your account.
hey, real quick, IG, we already got some detectives in there, bro, and they said they already found your ebook, man. So is no bueno ebook or is it can they get it?
No, oh, they found, no. Yeah, so yeah, we removed it off the yeah, we removed it off the link for right now, man. We removed it. Yeah. Oh wow, that's amazing. But I'm
IG,
gonna give it to y'all for free though, man. Like y'all tap into the Facebook page. Yeah, that's it. That's the Facebook page. You got it. That's perfect. She whoever this is, got it. This gonna be the Facebook page.
nice, nice. Oh, there you go, right there. How look like no excuses. How I
Yeah.
built. So real quick on the ebook side, because I don't think people understand how powerful an ebook is, right? Like they don't really, because it shows you more. It gives you more authority, right? It gives
Yeah.
you
Yep.
right because it's you and you actually going through the motions. Um,
Yep.
ebook wise, I mean your ebook, I call it like passive income, right? Because
Yeah.
you could be driving your truck, and then once everything's up and popping, you can get like 5 or 10 orders.
Yes, yep, exactly, man. Exactly. You absolutely right. So man, creating a product, man, can actually start you can start creating passive income while you sleep. And that's the objective in life, man. In life, I mean, I'm sorry, that's the objective in life. The objective in life is to be able to create passive income for time freedom. You want to be able to enjoy the freedom that we have right now in life that God has inspired to us to be able to live in and have time with your family, your friends, and do the things that you want to do in life. So that's right now, that's my mindset, and that's where I'm trying to go right now, is to be able to create passive income for time freedom, man. So I don't have to be out here like this unless somebody just actually need me and say, hey, bro, I need you to come ride with me. I do that for my team. If you help me out working for me to provide for yourself and your family, then hey, I get out of my bed to come out here and do this with you.
Nice, 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 man. So real quick, is your trucking company is it called Bear With Us or you named it something else?
Yep. Barbados trucking, but what I had to do was remove the truck and all because so since we spoke about this, I'm glad you mentioned this, right? Trucking is a high risk. So you don't want to put trucking on the end of your business if you start a trucking company. The banks won't give you a whole lot of funding for it just because like real estate, trucking, I'm just a restaurant, those are high risk business. I'm just naming a few, et cetera, right? Those are high risk business. You don't want to be able to add those to your LLC, man, because you won't get a whole lot of funding. The SIC code, which is the NAISC code, right? You want to make sure you pick a low risk SIC code too as well, because the bank won't give you a whole lot of funding if they see that you have a high risk SIC code, man.
I was gonna share some for NIC because e-commerce one. If you look
Yeah.
up that one's I think it's like 454110.
Okay. Yep.
Like three other ones. Consulting.
Yep. Consulting, one exactly. Consulting is one. Then, oh no, and let me give y'all a bonus, man. And a lot of people don't think about it, but janitorial is the one too as well, man. Janitorial is getting the higher. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Janitorial is a low risk, and banks are giving you money on it. Another one is, you could name your. So what we're gonna do is right. You could name group enterprise. Those are the few things that you can name your thing at the end. Instead of putting trucking on at the end of it.
Yeah, so like mine, Latino Solutions. We put
Yep.
solutions,
Solutions. Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
enterprise,
Group.
group. Yeah,
Yep.
group. And like I said, this is just thinking outside the box. If you're trying to get an LLC, you're trying to get a S corp or something like that.
Yep.
Okay. Let me
Somebody trying to say something?
Yeah, let me mute everybody and then unmute yourself real quick, Wes. Because I muted everyone, so just unmute you. That way,
Okay.
Raul said, I work for Bank of America. This is very true. Yeah, guys. So if you look up NICS, like I would ask Chat GPT. I know Wes, he just, were you typing in with Chat GPT while he was in? Not yet. Or, no, you didn't really
Man,
know.
you know what? I'm behind on ChatGPT right now, man. I need to catch up to it, man. And I just got an amazing team, bro. They do so much for me. I just share what need to be done, the information that need to be put in place, and they actually do it and put it in position for me, man.
Oh, that's what's up, bro. That's what boss
Yeah,
is. You boss
yeah.
hard. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, hey, man, I just don't have the time, right now to do everything that I can't. I'm only one person, man.
Guys, so
We one person trying to help millions of people, man.
hey, that's for sure, man. That's for sure.
Yeah, because a lot of people, man, they've been in my shoes. They don't understand that they can actually go to the institution to be able to get credit, man. Not even been in my shoes. Some people just don't, they don't believe that the banks will get them because they've been denied so many times. They like, they ain't gonna give me no money.
And for me, like, remember, I thought credit was a white people thing. Like, I didn't
Yep,
know. I was like,
yep,
nah,
exactly.
American Express. I
Yep,
was like, I mean, I'm too uh
yeah,
too dark for that or whatever. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
now being in this room with these other people is like, hey, credit, you can get credit. You just got to know, what you're doing or learn from someone that knows what they're doing or, just like he said, right? YouTube. He
yeah,
consumed so much of it
yep,
and he just started applying it and applying it and applying
yep.
it,
You
right? And,
gotta apply. You gotta apply it.
and he probably failed, right? He mentioned it. He failed in prison too because he was trying to,
Yep,
better himself, and he got scammed twice, right? In prison. And those are the L's that we got to take, guys. Like there's L's that we'll take, but all you need to do is be right one time,
yep.
right?
That's it. It take that one time, man. But understand this though. You can't spell million without putting the L's in it.
Ooh, look at
Not
that,
neither
man.
billions, man.
You can't, yeah, you can't spell that. You can't spell millions without.
Yeah,
So, hey, Wes, what else can you share with the people real quick, just on credit, just anything in general? I mean, I know I appreciate you being out, seriously, man. Like,
yeah, man.
and then we connected and I appreciate your time, seriously, man. But
Yeah,
uh,
no, yeah, it's good, man. We got a lot more to come, man. I mean, it don't stop right here, man. We gonna continue to keep on connecting and building and connecting the dots, man. We want to be able to help as many people overcome the obstacle that they facing right now. I understand life come with a lot of challenge, but my thing is, man, to just to keep on applying yourself, man. Because like, if you don't never try, man, then you're already set up for failure. You got to be able to try, man. In life, I live by this, right? And I try to tell everybody to understand this in life. We got two things, man. The dead, they don't get this, but we do as an individual. So y'all don't call. Guess what? Y'all get it too as well because y'all here. And I definitely I want to appreciate each and every one of y'all for even jumping on call because you could have been doing something else with your time, but instead y'all jumped on call to try to see can you educate yourself to get to the next level. I highly appreciate you. So, and my thing is this right here. You have two things in life, right? You got a chance and a choice. Me walking out of the prison, right? I know I had them two things too as well. Got a chance and a choice. The choices I make with the chances I get, guess who it's up to? It's up to me, right? So you have to put more values on your choices in life because that's what's going to determine your destination.
oof, that's powerful.
Yeah, yeah. So put more values on your choices in life, man, because that's what's definitely going to determine your destination, man, on which direction you're headed.
That's facts, man. That's hard facts right there. And
Yeah,
sometimes, we on the outside, right? And we don't think about like you don't want to start it like, oh, when you get locked in, then you're like, man, I wish I could have done more and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I
So
mean?
yeah, no wishing, man. Let's get to it. Like it's nothing that's nothing in life, no bigger wishing, no nothing that y'all can't do, man. Like, bro, if I did it, man, I know each and every one of y'all can do it. And I said, everybody was born with greatness. You just gotta figure out what greatness that you have, man. Everybody have a gift that God gave them. Once you figure that gift out, hey, I see y'all at the top because the bottom way too crowded, man. Everybody has a gift.
Hey, that's true, man. Amen to that, brother. Seriously, man. Hey,
Yeah.
but real quick, so people gonna tap in with you. IG, I know you put it down there. Um,
Man, IG, the Facebook, man, hit me in the DMs, man, and I definitely, I promise, I get back with them, man. Like, and we'll connect, we'll build. I mean, if we want to go to the credit side, get the credit fixed, like we can definitely do that too as well. I show you how to go about building, putting your profile together, so we can be able to get you funded after your 6 months. I tell people, man, allow 4 to 6 months on going through the process of building a report and me doing my dispute. And once we do that, we'll add your authorized user to your report. The authorized user is gonna give you the boost to shoot your scores up, so we can be able to go to the credit union and get the bag.
Zulema, she's a part of our community. She said, "How could someone connect with jails to give drum classes, volunteer, and drum healing?" That's powerful. And
Yeah, so man, I'm working on some right now, man. When it comes down to getting back into the institution, we actually started a program where we can start going back speaking to the institution. So, um, I was inside of a mentorship, right? That I paid for while I was in prison. And what we're doing is we're doing a program almost called like a rehabilitation program where we're gonna be able to have guys, and when they come out, they're gonna be able to come into my facility and be able to get themselves together. Also on the top of that, we'll be able to utilize the DSCR loan, right, which is a debt service recovery ratio loan, for the be able to have those guys come out and put them in a nice multi-unit duplex home for them to be able to recover, man, and get themselves together.
oh, nice, man. Nice, man. Well, we're gonna be following the journey, bro. This video, I'm gonna put it on YouTube. So you're gonna hear people blessing you, bro. People gonna come at they're gonna come out the woodworks, bro, and you know, get
Yeah, man, no doubt.
follow you now, bro. Definitely. But hey, Wes, like I said, does anyone got any questions for Wes? If you want to take a couple questions, bro, just so you
Yeah,
know,
yep. We'll do, bro. Yeah, we'll do, man.
see real quick. Anybody got a question? Just raise your hand real quick and then I'll pick you. That way no one's just shouting out, man. And
Yep, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
pay Wes for his time. And one second. I know what people a little nervous, or anybody want to ask some questions? Now you guys got everybody got 800, huh? Everybody got 800 credit scores now.
And
Santiago, sorry.
y'all definitely welcome as well. Go ahead.
Zulema, yes,
Oh,
yes,
oh
yes.
no, I was just gonna say, sorry, let me just take myself off the video. I was like I was making some Cuban food and listening to you guys at the same time. I was just gonna say I'll reach out to you regarding doing the drum healing stuff, because that's something in the drumming. So I'll reach out to you on Instagram regarding that.
Okay, perfect. Let's connect. Let's build.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. I appreciate you and your story. Appreciate you
Yes,
so
ma'am.
much.
Likewise. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Uh-huh.
Anyone else got like let me see, like a credit question? Maybe you got an uncle inside. Everybody got an uncle inside though. You know what I mean? Help them out or something.
Yeah, everybody got an Uncle Earl on the inside. Let's help him out, man. Let's get Uncle Earl. Let's get a credit boost up.
Uncle Earl. All right.
Yeah.
That's like
I got a credit question. This is Beverly. Do you have any gym for reinsertion? Like I looked at my Experian yesterday and I noticed that they put a collection back on there is 8 years old for Open Sky secured card.
Right. So what I do for reinsertion, right, is one thing, right? Is multiple different ways that you can go about on a reinsertion, but understand that the credit bureau had to give you a notification before they add reinsert collection or anything back to your report. So if it's been removed and they add it, you must go back now and tell them, hey, you must give me proper notification that you're gonna reinsert this. But they gotta let you know. So if they didn't tell you, that that's what you're gonna go back and hit them with. You're gonna say, hey, y'all supposed to gave me a 5-day notice. Please provide that certification that y'all gave me, that 5-day notice that y'all added this reinserting this collection back to my report.
Okay, because I had called them and they told me that they are allowed to reinsert things that get
No, they
verified.
not allowed.
Like,
They
nah,
not.
that don't sound right.
Yeah, they not allowed, right? But they tell you when you don't know. So you don't know, then yeah, you'll go with it. Just like when a collection agent calls you, say, hey, what's your name again? If you don't mind me asking.
Beverly.
Okay, so that's like, hey, Beverly, this is West Collection Financial agent, right? We calling you with an attempt to collect your debt. You gonna say, hey, this Beverly, yeah, this me. You know what I'm saying? When you don't know, you answer these type of questions though. You follow what I'm saying? and you
Yeah.
agree to what they're telling you. So you can't agree with the bureau is telling you. They'll tell you anything, but they must give you proper documentation or file a notice before they reinsert anything back on your report.
And doesn't that go by the statute of limitations too? Because I was in Massachusetts with that particular credit card. I think the collection is only like 3 years or something.
Yeah, it is a statute of limitations. So that's another thing too as well. Sometimes like when you're going through like a charge off or something like that on your report, you will notice what they'll do is they'll keep on updating the report, which is what they're doing is they are manipulating the what you call it, where you just said it. They're manipulating the time that this account supposed to stay on your report. So what they do is they keep on updating.
Yeah, that's what they did to me. They updated
Yeah.
it as if though it started all over again. Like I just got the
Yeah.
card.
So
like
that's a violation.
but it's late.
Yes, that's a violation itself. By them updating the report, goes back to what I was just speaking. If you paid attention, right? The 15 USC 1681 is gonna tell you a whole lot. You just gotta go through that note. You'll find out a whole lot just dealing with 15 USC 1681, man. Updating the report, they manipulating the estimated time that this account's supposed to stay on your credit report.
Okay.
So they can't continue to keep on updating. Once it's charged off, it's charged off. How you gonna charge me for account in what this money is December when it's been already charged off in August? But you still are charging off. You still are updating. What they do is they update and they manipulate the time that they're supposed to stay on your credit report. So that's a violation. It's supposed to be removed.
Now is that violation per month? Like they on there like 4 additional years? Like they just got new information on it?
No, ma'am.
It's just
no,
one
ma'am.
violation.
Yep, that's it. Yep.
Well, another thing I want to add too, remember some of these collection companies, they'll sell the debt to somebody else.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, okay, I try to call Wes, 100 times, but someone else will buy it for even cheaper because maybe they got better sales, better call.
So you got portfolio. Is one of them. You're gonna have Midland. Midland. I want to say I can't think Midland name, but they got their collection agent too as well. You got Webb Grant. They got their collection agent. I know these are just the three major collection agents that I know about right now. It's a few more I just don't have right now on top of my head, but Midland, portfolio, LVL is another collection agent, and then like I said, you got Grant and Webb. Those are another collection agents that have been bought the debt from the actual creditor. But now when they go down to the creditor sending over the information, they can't send your information over to a collection agent. Always keep that in mind too as well. So they can't get a collection agent your social security number and everything else. That's why the collection agent call you say, hey, this is an attempt to collect the debt. They want you to verify yourself and you can give them information.
Ooh, heavy right there. Hey, Wes, one last question real quick. I think, well, iPhone, I don't know who iPhone is, but that person got a hand up. iPhone, you want to ask a question?
Yeah, what about school loan that was deemed fraudulent? They've been sued and it's still on a report.
You just answered the question just now, man.
Well, how do I remove it?
It's a fraudulent account. So, you go by doing an FTC report.
Okay.
Yep. So you got to get with the Federal Trade Commission and you got to send it off like that.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, for school loan, like you said, the FTC, if it's fraud, you didn't do an FTC to help that case even more. What I would do is go actually get a police report too, right?
Yep.
That'll back up your case, and then you just mail a letter in that state, right? So you're just saying in the letter, hey, this is fraud. I know my rights, and like I said, don't sleep on what Wes said. Handwrite the letter. Right? Handwrite the letter. You're going to get a better outcome. Remember,
it's not fraud in the sense where somebody stole my identity. It's fraud in the sense where the school itself has been sued, and the courts have decided that all of the loans that they have, all the money they've taken from students that have attended that institution are, basically Null and void.
Should be null and void. Okay, so yeah. So there you go right
Yeah.
there. Like you said, you got all that info. Put that on the FTC.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
I mean,
Apply it, man. You know, gotta apply, execute on it.
Well, I've had people calling me saying they can have it removed, but of course they want to charge me to do so.
Of course, of course, of course. You know.
you gotta pay to play, brother. Like I mean,
Yep.
Well, the thing about it is you don't know if they're on the up and up. If you're calling me out the blue, I don't know you.
Yep. Agree.
That's true. That's true. But that's why you gotta do your homework too, right? Who's calling you? Let me
Yep.
Google you. Let me see if you're on IG. Let me see if you got testimonials. I mean, we can't just be like, oh, when they try to make you pay in crypto, that's gonna be you. You got. They
Yeah.
told me to send them in crypto or whatever, like we gotta be a little smarter, but appreciate the question. And then one last one. Zulema, were you asking about the ebook?
Well, no, I was just going to ask really quick because it has to do with the collection thing really quick because I know we're wrapping it up. So I used to live in a place. I was doing the COVID rent relief. I moved out of there. It's been about a year and a half. And now I got an email saying that I owe $20,000 from a collection agency, which going back to what Santiago said is that the owner probably sold it for like $500, $1,000. And now this collection agency emailed me saying that I owe them $20,000. And then if I don't, pay it, they're going to put it on my credit report. So I know there's like laws and protections, but I just wanted to hear your input on that.
You want me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, once again, though, I had to ask them to validate and verify that account as mine. You know, that would be my first step. You know, to do a proper investigation first, before we even proceed with trying to go by asking them to, that we're gonna pay this account. But also, you could also send a letter in and tell them, I'm not paying this. Don't say I'm not paying this debt. I'm not paying this loan. I'm not paying this because, like, I have a team of lawyers which are dealing with the Fair Debt Practice Act. We go about suing the collection agent too as well for harassment and threatening too. So like you had to really sign up to the credit repair before we go deep into that process there. But we can get those collection agents. We can get them sued. But you actually you want to tell them, hey, verify that just me. Verify this account. Unless you done picked up the phone and say, hey, yeah, this me.
No. Actually, I did send a letter. I did send a letter because I had to send it before I think for a certain date or something. But I told them that they need to verify that this account is valid, and that's what I said in the letter.
Yep. So just wait for them to respond back. Always wait 30 days. Give them 30 days to respond back to you. If not, then you proceed to the next step. And if you can't handle it, I'm always here. You can always tap in. I got a team, and we can go about, putting you on and getting a dispute removed for you.
Okay, awesome. Appreciate you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, man.
Thank you.
Yep.
Guys, thank you so much. I see a lot of good faces on here. See Rosie, Lonnie, Miguel. Appreciate you guys. Marcio, I know we got a lot of new school members, and I know so Wes, I mean he just got out. There's a lot of things that he don't know, but I'm sure he's gonna be starting his own school, right, Wes?
Yeah, man. Most definitely, dog. We, like I say, once again, they building and they're putting it all together now as we speak, man.
Nice, blessing, man. And like I said, bro, any help you need, you know me, bro. Anything you need,
Yeah.
bro, hit me up, bro. And
Yep.
that's why I asked if you was in Cali, man, so we can link up or whatever. But if I'm out that way, because you said you're in Miami.
No, I'm in New Mexico right now, but I'm close by you though. I'm close by you. I'm not that far. Yep. And I might end up taking a breather, man. My old lady want to go somewhere anyway right now. I haven't had the time right now because I'm trying to put everything in position, I mean, here it is, man. Like I'm out right now just trying to put everything, structure everything out. And I have a lot of people right now that's waiting on me for to put, some things that they want to do with me together as well. I'm supposed to be in DC here December the 19th for to do like public speaking with the federal inmates that coming out of prison. Not on top of that, right? But it's gonna be some high official ranking of government official gonna be there, and they were actually trying to get me party too as well though. So like I can't even make that, man, and I really need that, but I mean I can't even make that. Just right now I'm just tied up and busy right now.
Got you, brother. Hey, once again, Wes, thank you very much for your time, guys. Hopefully you guys took some notes. I'll update this call on the school call so you guys can rewatch it. And thank you guys, everyone. Have a blessed day. You guys know where to tap in with Wes, man. Thank you so much, Wes. Have a good one.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Likewise.
Thank
man.
you.
Peace out, bro.